Jesus Christ.
Good morning. May God's blessings be upon us all today as we celebrate the Eucharist to honor Saint James, Apostle and Martyr. It is Saint James son of SVD who is mentioned in the Gospel today. The mother, like many mothers, wanted her sons to sit at the right and the left, places of honor in Jewish tradition. Nilakad niya. Just like in Philippine culture, kailangan may tagalakad ka, may backer ka, may padrino ka. And that's why many parents would like politicians or people of power to be the godparents of their children, even if they are not living a very good Christian life, because they are already projecting when the baby grows up, we'll have a backer, may tagalakad, may padrino. So it's called in the Philippine society extended family system, because it includes, wider than most cultures, it includes these padrinos. The padrino, the godfather, becomes compare of the father, and they will treat each other like brothers. And so when the son, even if not worthy, would like to get a job, the politician, the padrino, will do his best. And that is why we are not so efficient in the Philippines. We try our best. Sa mga pulis, ay Philippine National Police Academy. Sa Army, mayroong Philippine Military Academy. They try to professionalize these institutions, including the educational system and government bureaucracy. We have the Philippine Regulatory Commission to do that. Nananaig pa rin yung ating culture na padrino system. So let us pray today that, as the Lord said, only those who are worthy will be placed in positions of authority. And they should drink from the chalice. That means they merit. They are worthy of being undersecretary, for example. Now there's a lot of political positions vacant after the elections. Let us pray that people who are worthy, who can drink the cup, who will sacrifice. Servant leader ang tawag dyan ngayon. Let us pray that we will have more of those in our lives. But in the spiritual life, we are called to drink the chalice so that we can also merit our own salvation. We have been saved by the death of Christ on the cross and His rising again. But death is still at work in us, according to St. Paul. So we should accept, as long as it is not our fault, all the trials and tribulations that come our way. This is one of my favorite passages in the Bible, that we are giving understanding on what our suffering is all about, that we are given strength to carry our cross. First reading says, we are afflicted in every way, but not constrained. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. We are persecuted, but not abandoned. We are struck down but not destroyed, always carrying about in the body the dying of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be manifested in our body. So you who are sick, try your best to get well, follow the directions of the health personnel, but also offer your pain, because that is a testimony to the life and death of Jesus Christ. For we who live, according to St. Paul, are constantly being given up to death for the sake of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may be manifested in our mortal flesh. We are saved already, but we have to correspond. We have to listen to the call of Christ, so that the grace, according to St. Paul, bestowed in abundance on more and more people through our suffering, through our drinking of the cup, may cause the thanksgiving to overflow for the glory of God.